You made money this month.
It disappeared by the 15th.
You don't know where it went.
That's not bad luck. That's a broken system nobody taught you. Society tells you to save what is left at the end of the month, but this is the ultimate trap.
By the time the end of the month arrives, your willpower is exhausted and your bank account is empty.
You've been taught that saving is about deprivation, but it should be about allocation. Most people treat their savings account like a digital cemetery where money goes to die. If your money is just sitting there, it isn't saved. It's being slowly eaten away by a silent predator. That predator is inflation, and it thrives on your inaction.
To win the game of wealth, you must stop saving and start storing energy for future deployment.
The traditional advice of put 10% away is a relic of a financial world that no longer exists. We're entering an era where the velocity of money matters more than the volume of cash. Saving without a strategy is just delayed spending. You are likely working for your money rather than making your money work for you. The psychological weight of a rainy day fund can actually keep you trapped in a scarcity mindset. You aren't preparing for a storm, you're manifesting a leak in your roof.
True wealth isn't the number in your bank account, it's the number of options you have.
And right now, your wrong saving habits are closing those doors one by one. It's time to dismantle the myths and look at the mathematical reality of your capital. Let's look at stage 2, the hidden mathematical underpinnings that are draining your potential. The first math problem you face is the cash drag, the cost of money doing nothing.
If inflation is 5% and your savings account pays 0.1%, you are losing 4.9% of your purchasing power every year.
You are literally paying the bank to hold your money for you through the loss of value. This is a negative interest rate in disguise, a hidden tax on the financially uneducated. Then there is the opportunity cost, the profit you didn't make because your money was safe. Every dollar sitting in a low-interest account is a soldier that refuses to go to war for you. Wealth is built on compound interest, but compound interest requires time and a positive yield. When you save wrong, you are effectively resetting your compound clock to 0 every single month. Consider the rule of 72, a simple way to see how long it takes to double your money. At a 0.5% savings rate, it would take 144 years to double your wealth. You don't have that much time. But at a 7% return, that time drops to just 10 years. That is the power of correct allocation. The safety you feel in cash is actually a psychological illusion called nominal fallacy. You see the numbers stay, so you think the value is staying the same. It isn't. Imagine a bucket of water with a tiny hole in the bottom. That is your savings account. You are working harder to pour more water in while ignoring the leak that is draining it out. The math of wealth requires you to stop being a saver and start being an accumulator of assets. An asset is something that puts money into your pocket. A savings account is often just a holding pen. You must understand the difference between liquidity and wealth. Too much liquidity is a sign of fear, and fear is the most expensive emotion in finance. We need to interrupt the pattern of your financial habits. The pattern of earn, pay bills, save a little, spend it on a treat, repeat. This cycle is designed to keep you productive for the economy, but stagnant for yourself. To break it, you need to change the order of operations in your life. Let's move into stage 3, the common mistakes and cognitive biases that hold you back. The biggest mistake is saving for a goal rather than investing for a lifestyle. When you save for a goal, like a car or a vacation, you are just practicing delayed consumption. Once the goal is met, the money is gone and you are back at 0. This creates a sawtooth wealth pattern, up, then down, up, then down. You never build the critical mass required for your money to generate its own momentum.
The second mistake is the emergency fund obsession.
Yes, you need a cushion, but most people keep 6 months of expenses in a zero-interest account. That money is essentially unemployed. It's not working. It's just sleeping. A better way is tiered liquidity, keeping only what you truly need in cash.
Then we have loss aversion, the fear of losing money in the market.
You are so afraid of a 10% market dip that you accept a 100% certainty of inflation loss. This is the safe money paradox. The safer your money feels, the riskier your future becomes. Parkinson's law states that expenses rise to meet income. This is why you feel broke even after a raise.
You are saving wrong because you treat savings as a variable and spending as a fixed cost.
It should be the opposite. Savings is the fixed cost you pay to your future self. Most people suffer from mental accounting, treating different dollars differently. A dollar saved is the same as a dollar earned, but your brain doesn't feel that way. You might save $5 on groceries, but then blow $50 on an impulse purchase because it was on sale. This is why budgets often fail. They focus on the micro and ignore the macro. Your saving strategy is likely reactionary. You save when you feel guilty.
Guilt-based saving is unsustainable. It's like a crash diet for your wallet.
Eventually, you binge and spend it all because the restriction was too high.
The hidden habit of the wealthy is that they never see the money they save. Automation is the antidote to your human weakness. If you have to think about saving, you have already lost the battle of willpower.
You need a system that works while you sleep, while you eat, and while you play.
Now, let's move to stage 4, strategic case studies and proofs of the new way. Meet the hoarder. He saves 30% of his income in a high street bank account. After 20 years, he has a large nominal sum, but his lifestyle has actually decreased. His safety cost him the chance to ever retire comfortably because his money didn't grow.
Now meet the strategist. She saves only 15%, but uses the 3-bucket system. Bucket 1 is her survival, 3 months of lean expenses in a liquid account.
Bucket 2 is her growth, invested in low-cost index funds that beat inflation. Bucket 3 is her freedom, money for high-risk, high-reward opportunities or businesses. While the hoarder was safe, the strategist became wealthy. The difference isn't the amount of money they earned, it's the velocity of their capital. Consider the coffee math. It's not about the $5 latte. If that $5 makes you 10% more productive, it's an investment, not an expense. The wrong way to save is to cut things that actually help you earn more.
Wealthy people save on ego, but they spend on efficiency.
Don't save money by buying cheap tools that break. That's a poor man's tax. Real-world proof. Look at the balance sheets of the world's largest companies. They don't keep all their cash in a savings account. They keep it in cash equivalents and productive assets. They understand that cash is a call option on future opportunities. If you don't have the cash when the opportunity arises, you can't play the game. But keeping too much means the opportunity cost eats your potential. It's a delicate balance of dry powder versus deployed capital. You've been saving for a what if? Start saving for a when. Stage 5, the structured blueprint and escape plan to fix your habits. Step 1, the anti-budget. Instead of tracking every penny, automate your savings first. The moment your paycheck hits, 20% should vanish into your growth bucket before you even see it. Step 2, kill your static savings. Move your emergency fund to a high-yield account or a low-risk fund. Step 3, define enough. Without a finish line, your lifestyle will always expand to consume your income. Step 4, the inversion principle. Instead of asking, how can I save, ask, how am I wasting? Step 5, investing in self-capital. The best return on investment is often a skill that doubles your income.
Saving $100 a month is good, but learning a skill that earns you an extra $2,000 a month is life-changing.
Step 6. Use rules for splurging. For every $1 you spend on a luxury, put $1 into your growth bucket.
This creates a tax on your own consumption that builds your wealth.
Step 7. Review your velocity every quarter. How much of your money is actually moving? If more than 20% of your net worth is in stagnant cash, you are failing the velocity test. Your wealth is a river, not a pond. It must flow to stay fresh. By following this blueprint, you move from a survivor to a player in the game of wealth. The system isn't broken for everyone. It's only broken for those who play by the old rules. Stage 6. The empathetic conclusion. You can change this starting today. You weren't born knowing how to manage money. You were born into a system that benefits from your ignorance. Don't be hard on yourself for the years you spent saving wrong. Be excited for the years you will spend saving right.
Every dollar you reallocate today is a seed for a tree you will sit under tomorrow.
The dark ledger of your past can be balanced by the bright future of your new strategy. Wealth is not a destination. It is a way of traveling through the world. You have the tools. You have the math. You have the mindset. Now it's time to act. Stop saving wrong. Start building real freedom. Subscribe if you're ready to rewrite your financial story. I'll see you in the next chapter.